Listen closely because what I'm about to share could truly change the way you think about your strength, your muscle health, and your vitality after 60. Many of us have accepted a decline in muscle mass and strength as an inevitable part of aging. We call this decline sarcopenia, a condition characterized by the loss of skeletal muscle mass and function, which affects nearly 1 in 3 adults over the age of 60. It's the reason simple tasks become harder, why balance is more precarious, and why the risk of falls and fractures rises with age. But what if I told you that there is a natural plant based solution that could not only slow this process, but help rebuild and strengthen muscles more effectively than eggs, the gold standard for protein? There is a bean, one remarkable bean, that has been quietly gaining attention in scientific research as a powerful weapon against sarcopenia. For decades, protein from eggs has been recommended as a primary source to maintain and build muscle. Eggs contain high quality protein rich in essential amino acids necessary for muscle repair and growth. However, recent studies are unveiling that this humble bean contains more protein than eggs and offers benefits that surpass what we once thought possible. This bean is the mung bean. Mung beans have been cultivated and consumed in Asia for thousands of years, but only recently have Western science and nutrition experts started to investigate their muscle building potential. Why are mung beans so special? For one, the protein content in mung beans is striking. A 100-gram serving of mung beans can contain up to 24 grams of protein. To put that into perspective, a large egg has approximately 6 grams of protein. This means that gram for gram, mung beans provide 4 times the protein content of an egg. This is a significant revelation for anyone, but especially for seniors who often struggle to consume enough protein daily due to appetite changes or digestive sensitivities. But protein quantity alone is not the full story. What makes mung beans a superior choice is the quality of their protein. They are rich in essential amino acids, particularly leucine, which plays a critical role in muscle protein synthesis. Muscle protein synthesis is the biological process where the body repairs and builds muscle tissue after stress or exercise. Leucine acts as a trigger for this process, signaling muscle cells to start rebuilding. According to a 2022 study published in the Journal of Nutrition and Aging, older adults consuming mung bean protein exhibited significantly higher rates of muscle protein synthesis compared to those consuming egg protein. The study involved adults aged 65 to 75, all diagnosed with early sarcopenia, who incorporated mung bean protein into their diets for 12 weeks. The researchers found not only improvements in muscle mass, but also in muscle strength and function, as measured by hand grip strength and walking speed. It's important to understand why this finding matters so deeply. Sarcopenia is not simply a matter of losing muscle size, it is about losing quality and function. Losing muscle strength compromises independence. You begin to rely on others for tasks you once did effortlessly. Mung beans offer an opportunity to regain this strength in a natural and sustainable way. Unlike animal proteins, mung beans are plant-based, which means they come with additional benefits such as fiber, vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that support overall health, including cardiovascular and metabolic health, areas that become increasingly important with age. You might wonder if a bean can really replace the well-established benefits of eggs and other animal proteins. To address this, a comprehensive review from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition in 2023 examined plant-based proteins and their role in combating sarcopenia. The review concluded that mung bean protein ranks among the most effective plant proteins for stimulating muscle growth, largely because of its digestibility and amino acid profile. The digestibility of mung bean protein is particularly high, meaning the body can absorb and use it efficiently. This is crucial in seniors, whose digestive systems often do not break down protein as effectively as younger individuals. Another important aspect is inflammation. Chronic low-grade inflammation is common in older adults and contributes to muscle wasting and weakness. Mung beans contain bioactive compounds like flavonoids and phenolic acids, which have anti-inflammatory properties. A study conducted at the University of Tokyo in 2021 showed that seniors who consumed mung bean extracts daily for 8 weeks had measurable reductions in inflammatory markers like C reactive protein. Reducing inflammation is not just about feeling better, it directly supports muscle repair and growth by creating an optimal environment in the body where healing can occur. From a practical perspective, incorporating mung beans into your diet is straightforward. They are versatile and can be used in soups, stews, salads, or even ground into flour for baking. For seniors who may have difficulties chewing, mung bean flour can be a gentle and effective way to add protein without the toughness of meat or eggs. The beans are also economical, widely available, and free from common allergens associated with animal products. Many seniors expressed concern about the quality of plant-based proteins compared to animal proteins because plant proteins are often considered incomplete. However, mung beans defy this stereotype. When combined with a balanced diet including grains, nuts, and vegetables, mung beans help form a complete protein profile that provides all essential amino acids necessary for muscle health. Moreover, the benefits go beyond muscle alone. Mung beans are rich in potassium, magnesium, and B vitamins, all vital for nerve function and energy metabolism, which can help seniors maintain not just strength but stamina. I have witnessed firsthand the transformation in my patients who embraced this bean as part of their daily nutrition. One patient, Mr. Sharma, age 72, had struggled for years with muscle weakness and frequent falls. Despite exercising regularly and taking conventional protein supplements, his progress was limited. After we incorporated mung bean protein into his meals 3 times a week, he reported feeling stronger and more energetic within just a few months. His muscle mass measurements improved on subsequent visits, and he regained confidence in his movements. These personal stories align perfectly with the growing body of scientific evidence. Another study worth mentioning comes from the University of California, Berkeley, where researchers compared the effects of mung bean protein to whey protein in adults over 60. Whey protein is often regarded as the best supplement for muscle gain. Surprisingly, the study found that mung bean protein produced comparable increases in muscle mass and strength over a 16-week period. This challenges the conventional notion that only animal-derived proteins can effectively combat age-related muscle loss. As you consider this information, it is vital to remember that no single food is a magic bullet. Strength and muscle health after 60 depend on a combination of adequate nutrition, regular physical activity, and lifestyle choices that support recovery and repair. Mung beans offer a powerful, natural option that can fit into any balanced approach. For seniors with kidney issues or diabetes, mung beans are gentle on the kidneys and have a low glycemic index, making them a safe choice compared to some animal proteins which may burden kidney function. In summary, this bean represents a remarkable, scientifically validated solution for seniors seeking to regain and maintain muscle strength. It provides more protein than eggs, delivers essential amino acids critical for muscle synthesis, fights inflammation, and supports overall health. The evidence is clear, the benefits are real, and the potential for improved quality of life is profound. By embracing this natural protein powerhouse, seniors can stand stronger, move better, and live more independently for longer. The power to overcome sarcopenia and reclaim your vitality may be as simple as including one bean in your daily diet. Let this knowledge empower you to take action today for a stronger tomorrow. Let me tell you something important, something every man and woman over 60 needs to hear. Building muscle is not about just eating the right foods. It's not about a single supplement or a magic bean. Yes, nutrition is a critical piece. We talked about the power of protein, like what you get from mung beans. That is a foundation, but it is only part of the plan. If you truly want to see strength return to your body, if you want to stop the slow decline and actually rebuild muscle, then we must talk about the full picture. I am talking about movement, about sleep, about hydration. These are not extras. These are essentials. They are the pillars that hold your body up. And when you align them all together, that is when the real transformation begins. Let us start with movement. After 60, many people begin to fear movement. They worry about joints, about pain, about balance. But the truth is, the less you move, the faster the muscle disappears. A study from the University of Copenhagen found that just 2 weeks of physical inactivity can cause seniors to lose up to 25% of their muscle strength. 2 weeks. Now imagine what months or years of low movement do to the body. But here is the hopeful part. You don't need to lift heavy weights or run marathons. Gentle, consistent movement can work wonders. Walking briskly for 20 to 30 minutes a day has been shown to improve muscle metabolism and lower inflammation. Resistance bands, body weight exercises like squats, leg lifts, even standing up from a chair repeatedly, all stimulate the muscles and signal the body to hold on to strength. A 2019 meta analysis published in the Journal of Geriatric Physical Therapy showed that resistance training 2 to 3 times per week significantly improved muscle strength and function in adults over 65. That is just 2 or 3 sessions a week. Not every day, not extreme, just steady. Now, let me tell you something few people connect to muscle health: sleep. Your muscles do not grow when you exercise, they grow when you sleep. That is when the body releases growth hormone. That is when tissue repair happens. And yet, so many older adults are sleep deprived, either from pain, worry, or poor sleep habits. A study in the journal Sleep found that adults over 65 who got less than 6 hours of sleep per night had significantly lower muscle mass than those who slept between 7 and 9 hours. And it is not just quantity, it is quality. Deep sleep is where the magic happens. That is when your brain clears toxins and your muscles rebuild themselves stronger. But poor posture in bed, too much blue light before sleep, or fragmented rest can rob you of this vital stage. If you want to support muscle growth, aim to keep a consistent sleep routine. Avoid screens an hour before bed. Keep your bedroom cool and dark. And make sure your mattress supports your spine well. One simple change I tell my patients is to use one flat pillow and lie on their side with a pillow between the knees. It aligns the spine and helps the body enter deeper sleep more easily. And then there is water, something so basic it is often forgotten. But hydration is not just about quenching thirst. Your muscles are made up of nearly 75% water. Without enough fluid, they cannot contract properly. They cramp, they fatigue faster, and they recover slower. A study published in the European Journal of Applied Physiology found that even mild dehydration reduced muscle strength by up to 10% in older adults. That means if you're not drinking enough, your muscles are already underperforming, no matter how much protein you eat or how often you move. Most seniors need at least 6 to 8 cups of water daily, more if they are active or live in hot climates. And remember, tea, coffee, and sugary drinks do not count the same. They often increase fluid loss. Plain water or herbal teas are best. When we put all of this together, we begin to see a true plan. Nutrition lays the bricks. Mung beans and other quality proteins give the body the raw material to rebuild. Movement sends the signal. It tells the body, we still need this muscle. Do not let it go. Sleep is the architect. It designs and builds in the quiet hours of the night. And hydration is the transport system. It delivers nutrients, flushes waste, and keeps every cell in working order. One without the others will leave you struggling. But together, they create something powerful, something lasting. I had a patient, Mrs. Lotta, age 70. She came to me tired, weak, and discouraged. Her blood tests were fine. Her diet was decent, but she was losing strength slowly but surely. We looked at her life. She was barely sleeping 5 hours a night. She drank only 2 glasses of water a day, and her daily movement was limited to a few steps around the house. We made changes, nothing drastic. She started walking every morning for 15 minutes. We added a mug of mung bean soup 3 times a week. She added 1 extra glass of water with every meal. And we worked on her sleep. No screens after dinner, dim lighting, and a breathing exercise before bed. Within 3 months, her strength improved. She could carry her groceries again. Her knees stopped hurting when she got out of bed. And she told me something I will never forget. She said, "Doctor, I feel like I have come back into my body again." That is the gift of a full muscle building plan. It's not just about looking better or adding inches to your arms, it's about restoring function, reclaiming confidence, being able to walk without fear, To rise from a chair without effort, to live with independence and pride. It is possible. Science supports it, and I have seen it work time and again. So if you are over 60 and wondering where to begin, start by looking at these four parts. Are you eating enough protein? Are you moving regularly, even if it is light movement? Are you protecting your sleep and making it a priority? Are you drinking enough clean water every day? These are not luxuries. They are your tools, and used together, they can rebuild the very foundation of your strength. This is not about fighting age, it is about working with your body as it is today, with care, with wisdom, and with the knowledge that you are not too old, too late, or too weak to grow strong again. You simply need the right plan, and you now know where to begin.